Hey guys, welcome to part 4 of my 14-part series on how to remember countries on a map. I teach you super cheesy ways to remember where places are on these maps. So let's get started with North and East Europe. All right. This one can be a little bit tricky, so stay with me here. I try to, especially with a map like this, I try to just take out the ones that I know. All right. So, one that really jumps out to me, the largest on this map, would be Russia. All right. Now, Russia is in Asia, but it's also, we change this back to a black font. It's also partly in Europe. So there's that, but there's also the fact that there's two Russias. If you notice in the word bank, that's because when the Soviet Union broke up, a bunch of countries kind of became their own places, and a little piece of Russia got left to the side. So that teeny tiny Russia is over here. All right. Um, that's one that might come down to process of elimination. All right. But you've got your big Russia over here and your teeny tiny Russia over here. Okay. Then I always remember Poland just because it's one of the larger ones on this map and it's the farthest to the west. It's right next to Germany. And if you know anything about World War II, you know that Germany invaded Poland. So I just kind of remember that they're right next to each other. All right. Then I start playing with some mnemonic devices. The first one is no Swedish fish. Because if you're like me and you start eating Swedish fish, you'll very quickly have too many and then you don't want any more Swedish fish. So, no Swedish fish for me. Norway, Sweden, and Finland. All right. Let's scoot down here. These countries right here, ELL. We're going to say everyone loves this little guy right here. Whoops, is lollipops because it's true. Everyone loves lollipops. Um, we've got Estonia, we've got Latvia, and I remember that this is Latvia because of the V. All right, because we've got Latvia and we have Lithuania, but Latvia is loves. It has the V in there. So everyone loves lollipops. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. All right. Belarus is just one of the bigger ones. So I remember, big Belarus. All right. Big Belarus. And then down under it all with a big capital U is Ukraine. Ukraine under all. There we go. Ukraine is under them all. All right. Now, one more. We have a sloth. He doesn't really look like a sloth. Well, somebody once told me he did, but I don't know. We're just going to try to remember these three countries right here, just south of Poland and west of Ukraine. But we're going to want to check to see if the sloth is hungry. All right. So the reason why we do this is because this right here is Czechia. So Czech, Czechia. And fun fact, Czechia used to be Czechoslovakia. And then Czechoslovakia broke into two different countries, Czech Republic and Slovakia, just like sloth, SLO, Slovakia, sloth. So after it was the Czech Republic, they changed their name to Czechia. So now we've got Czechia, Slovakia, and the country of Hungary, which is not spelled this way. Remember, there's an A in there. All right. But you want to check if your sloth is hungry. Czechia, Slovakia, Hungary. And I think that covers them all. So remember your Russias, big Russia and little Russia. No Swedish fish. Everyone loves lollipops. Love the Latvia. Then you've got big Belarus and Ukraine, which is under them all. Poland is right next to Germany. Strategic spot for an invasion. And then you want to check if your sloth is hungry. Czechia, Slovakia, Hungary. I promise, guys, it'll get easier. All right. Well, good luck studying. Come up with your own mnemonic devices if these don't work for you. Don't forget to practice the map game that I shared with you in Lizard Point. And if you're still having trouble, come see me in resource. All right, good luck.